Hello and welcome to this MindSoulful Monday. Hi, I'm your host. I'm Brooke-Sidney. I'm the MindSoulful mentor, your self-love advocate, and your inner voice and soul story coach. And today we are talking all about the power of quiet. I have been doing this series really to help everyone understand how quiet stillness ultimately meditation can really help you in your life, can really help you in so many situations. So you're in the right place if you are interested in how the power of quiet can help you stay in alignment. Because that's what we're talking about today. So, again, I'm so happy that you're here. If you don't know or you're not familiar with me, again, I'm your Mind Soulful mentor. I have a Mind Soulful membership circle where I help people really love themselves, so fully and completely love themselves and the lives that they're presently living. And inside of that membership circle, I have all sorts of amazing tools like guided meditations, journaling prompts, lessons, additional help with, say, aromatherapy, essential oils, crystals and gemstones, the works, yoga moves, the entire thing. And right now I have a really great deal on it. So make sure that you are checking out either the link in the profile or the link in the comments. But with that, we're going to turn right to how being quiet can really help you stay in alignment. So a little bit of story, a little bit of background with me. For those of you that don't know me, I am an indie mom, which means I am a single mother. For those of you that are familiar with that speak, I am an indie mom of a 4.5-year-old son. I have been divorced and separated about 2 years, and so it has been an adjustment. But what I can say is that, especially not having a partner, right, like a husband full time, you as a single mom, I have to deal with everything. I have to make decisions about every single thing. Yes, I co-parent with my ex-husband, right? But I still have to figure out, even making decisions with him, right? Where are, what's true to me? That's the best way to say it. What's true to me? What's in alignment with me? And in order to do that, I need to be able to hear myself. I need to be able to hear spirit, right? I need to be able to do that so that I can make the most aligned choice for myself and my son, right? I think that's one of the things that we forget. That a lot of us, I think about alignment and we're like, ooh, it's woo woo, it's this and it's that. No, it is, right? I guess it can be, but it's also very practical. It's a tool to make sure that we are meeting the purpose for our lives and that we are meeting the goals that we set for ourselves, and that we are continuing to move our lives forward in a way that we desire, right? And I think one of the things that we forget, especially those of us that are parents, is that our children are relying on us to make aligned choices, both for ourselves and for them. And so when I speak about alignment and why I think it's so important to get quiet, it's because I know that people are counting on me. My son is counting on me. My mother is counting on me, right? I do things for her. My business associates are counting on me. And the way that you can truly, I feel like, be a good person for someone else to count on is if you can count on yourself. And counting on yourself requires us to be in alignment. And so we benefit incredibly when we're able to get ourselves in alignment. And we do that by becoming quiet. We can't hear ourselves or hear spirit when everything is running like on overdrive. That's why so many of us, we get like messages or information, or we see signs, whatever, however spirit speaks to you, however you can hear your inner voice and so forth, sometimes in the shower, right? Or when we're cooking, because we're in that clear and kind of meditative space. We're present to ourselves and our lives. And so what happens is we're able to literally get help, right? By listening. And so when I say the power of quiet helps keep us in alignment and helps us make aligned choices, It's because it is helping us become clear on who we are in that particular moment and what is the next best step. And we're further illuminating our inner voice, which speaks, as well as God and spirit, right? However you want to look at that. But there are resources that are available to us to keep us in alignment, to keep us walk step with God when we're able to get quiet. And quiet can look like meditation. Quiet can look like breath work. Quiet can look like prayer, contemplating. It can look like all of these things. It's just important to implement a discipline and a practice that allows us to access that stillness, that quiet, and that power that exists in being able to access that inner voice and that wisdom and be able to connect with God and all that is there for us, right? And not be so caught up in our day-to-day and being reactive that we never slow down and center, get quiet, and check in and be able to access these resources, access these tools to help us live in alignment. And I can honestly say, when you do these things, life becomes easier. I can do a whole nother MindSoulful Monday on how life becomes easier and life becomes more joyful. You know why? Because you've listened to yourself and you're hearing what is for you, for lack of a better terms. So today, this week, I am inviting you to consider developing a solitude, or a meditation practice so that you can access your inner voice, access your connection to God, be able to listen and hear it, and then take the most aligned next step. Make the most aligned use of your time, right? Know when something is for you and when it is not, right? It increases your discernment ability. It increases all of your skills, all of your abilities that you have, right? And it also just reconnects you with you. So anyway, I'd love for you to do that this week. I'd love to hear how it's working for you. If you need help developing a quiet or meditation practice, definitely check out my MindSoulful membership. And I'd like for you to love, like, share, tag your friends. And I will see you next week.